It's not very good.
All right, here we are back again. A little update on Nick's RZR. We did the gear reduction. You got new 35s. They are Pro Armor Crawler SGs with the System 3. Which one is it, Nick?
SB6s.
SB6s. Those are on. Changed the, what else did we do? Brake pads you did. You changed the wheel bearings, and 3 of them, I think, the kryptonite wheel bearings. He's doing a fluid change in the, this brings the next issue. It's like one thing after another. We were changing the fluid in the front diff, pulled the plug, and a few drops of water came out. So, not good. So now we're gonna pull that and crack it open and see how that looks on the inside. Hopefully nothing's tore up. I mean, the 4-wheel drive was working. We just rode a couple weeks ago. But there's no fluid in the diff, so that's the next project.
Try
All right, so we believe with this, we haven't done one of these before, so we got to take everything pretty much off the front. Both A-arms, upper and lower. We think the steering rack, axles, of course.
Never question it.
All the bracketry up here for the diff. So let's get started. See how long it takes. Hopefully not too long. We have a ride planned this weekend, so we got to get it. Alright, what we're going to do is
That's fun.
get the axle off from this side, driver's side,
Give it another pair.
leave everything else on, and then try to take everything off the passenger side is what we're thinking. And then pull it out the passenger side, hopefully. So, driver's side almost done, work on the passenger side. We'll let you know once we get to that spot, give you an update on what we're doing. Alright, little update. Got the lower arm off, passenger side. Now we're having the usual axle issues, trying to pull the axles out, coming out of the cups.
Give me the hammer.
But once we get those out, we're going to try to, I guess, disconnect all the bolts for the diff and try to shimmy it out. See what happens.
Oh,
that's the update.
It's not back in.
Oh, it's not?
No. You got, it looks like you got the nut side on that side.
Yeah. So we're getting there. You got to get the
this bolt right here hits the steering rack.
So then we got to get that out.
So we got to get these. We got to basically get these bolts and these plates out here. Undo the steering rack. Hopefully it'll drop out of the way far enough. Or I don't even know how do you pull that out of the steering column, but we may have to pull that all the way out before we can get this A-arm off.
So we're making progress, just one step at a time for the first time pulling out a front diff, so keep on going.
Sure, Marcelo.
Want to pull those out?
Yeah.
What size is it? Alright, here we are again. This side completely disassembled. A-arms. I guess they call it the cage that goes around the diff, is out. Now we're just working on getting the steering rack out. It's loose, we just got to disconnect it from the actual steering column, and then we'll be able to pull that out and the diff should come out, in theory. So Nick's got a stuck ball joint on the other side, so we're trying to get that out to free up the steering rack, and it should come out. Always something, but it's coming along. Tear apart 3.0
Is there a 15
so far.
over there somewhere?
Here's a 16, the 15.
You guys are still working?
Still having problems with this.
What?
This ball joint. It's not coming out.
So you guys are still
been
trying
hammering on
to
it.
get into it?
So we're trying to disconnect the bottom to the A-arm, and then
There's fucking bolts and
it
shit.
should loosen up the steering rack well enough to get that sleeve off of the. I don't know if you can see that in there. The sleeve on the splines in there. All right, here we are. So to get this out, what we've done is the passenger side, both A-arms off. Of course, the axle. We have all that, I guess, a cage that encompasses the front diff. We have the steering rack out.
Jeremy,
Yeah,
is it moving?
do it again. No,
It's not.
we have to get this. The last thing is to get the drive shaft disconnected from the diff. And there's a push pin we got to get out, but we have it's turned the wrong way to get that push pin out, so that's what we're working on now.
Oh, you know why?
But so far everything's been removed from the major stuff is off from the passenger side to get it out. Driver side, not everything is taken off. Most of it, but we don't have the lower A-arms. Actually, none of the A-arms. They're still both
Jeremy.
connected. Yeah.
How about now?
So we're seeing if we can get this drive shaft to move. Go ahead. What?
I gotta pull the belt off.
Well, you got the belt remover tool? That's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're working on now, getting that drive shaft to spin. And get that push pin out. It's the last piece of the puzzle, so once we come back we should have it out and we'll crack it open and see what the damage is with having no fluid in it for who knows how long. Alright, it's out. As soon as we put it on the table, there's all this water coming out of there. Mud water.
That's fine.
So now we're gonna crack the case and see what it looks like inside.
So somebody's gonna watch that video, goes probably going, it ain't gonna look pretty.
We're hoping. So, wait,
Listen, shh.
that's not good.
Nope.
Why?
All right, she's grinding. So we're gonna open her up and see what it looks like. She looks dry and rusty.
Rusty.
Smells nasty too.
Why would you smell it? Why is that the first thought
All right,
that
so
comes into your mind?
yeah, we don't know if we can clean it up and put some lube back in it, but we'll pull everything out to see what everything looks like. Wait. When you pull these out, these bearings will come out. You got like hair ties. Go look for a couple of black hair ties.
What about this piece?
Why would I
This is
have
good.
haircut?
Yeah, see how to get the hair ties because you can wrap it around as you pull it out. Here's
Oh,
some on
okay.
top and some on bottom. Yeah, these bearings that are in here will come out if you pull this. So we'll try to wrap a hair tie around the outside so when it pulls up, the bearings stay in there.
I mean,
All right, she looks toasted. There's all kinds of just metal shavings down here. This gear is all chewed up on the teeth. I mean, it's just grinding on metal down there. This chewed up. This gear's chewed up on the other side. And it's just full of mud and gunk. So that'll be it for today. And we gotta find out what we're gonna do. Just get a rebuild kit and rebuild it. The case still looks good if it's cleaned up, I think.
here, right there, looks like it's done.
Yeah, that's it for today. Everything's out, taken apart.
I mean,
We'll just have to do the rebuild and put it back in. So until we see you again, that'll be it for this video. This might be a two-parter, depending on how long Nick waits to get the replacement parts or what he does. So we'll see.
he'll just put it back together, sell it.
This started as a gear reduction, like I said before, and it just spiraled into wheel bearings, brake pads, fluid change. Now the good thing that he was going to do a fluid change because that's how he found out that it had nothing in it. Like I said, when the drain plug came out, just a few drops of water came out, and dirty water. So that's where we're at. The Nick gear reduction saga continues. So we'll see you next time.